Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to a new week. Welcome to a new day. It's a new day. It's a new week. Let's get it, man. Let's kill this day. Let's kill today. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. Let's take a look at the markets. Uh, First of all, let me actually share my screen. Let's go, man. Let's go. I hope the video that I made over the weekend helped you guys out a bit. Okay, I really hope it helped you guys out. So this is what we're going to be looking at. All of the pairs. First of all, let me clear my charts, remove everything. Let's take a look. First of all, we're taking a look at Forex Factory. So obviously you guys cannot see Forex Factory, but what we're looking at right now is just checking if there's any important news. So I can see there's all yellow boxes, meaning it's not that important. I know the red boxes are the most important. So looking at these right now, what you can see is that pound, we have news for CHF at 8:30 and 9 o'clock. So for Swiss franc, there's some news at 8:30 and 9 o'clock, and then for pound, we just need to keep an eye out at 9:30. There's some Halifax HPI, okay, and then 10:30 there's some news, and then 9 p.m. which is out of our trading zone. So maybe just the pound and the euro news that we need to take into account. Okay, let's go to DXY. Let's check exactly what's going on in DXY. Clear last week's charts. Okay, I think it is. Okay, there we go. Right, looking at DXY, so you can see we had this movement up, taking out these highs that created these lows. So we are now in a uptrend. Okay, so we can consider this thing to be going up even after we had this stumble yesterday. I think that was just to come into a break and retest zone to then push price up. Okay, now we had this big push last week with fundamentals. Let me take this off. So we're marking this area. Why are we marking this area? This area, we're marking it specifically because of this is where if price breaks below this area, what will then happen is that price will then turn bearish on the dollar. Okay, right now I'm looking at price and I'm seeing is a big possibility that we could be forming a higher low right here. Okay, there's a huge possibility that you can see we forming support right here. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's keep an eye on this and let's see how that plays out. Okay, so I am expecting DXY to continue its move higher from here. Even you can see the 15 minute right here, we took out structures, so I am expecting price to just continue higher. Okay, let's look at Euro USD. So based on dollar strength, I'm expecting weakness from this pair. Okay, so in simple terms, you can see if you move out, you can see that we were in a bit of a slight bit of a range, just popping out, popping up. So I can see that here there was probably liquidity, and here we grabbed this liquidity, moved back into the range to the top side of the range. This kind of looks like a Wyckoff schematic in some manner, where you have, I think this is what you call the spin, I don't know, and then you break structure, then you come back and then you tap this, and then now we're moving down. Okay, so I'm thinking price is in bearish structure. Now you can see taking out these lows, lower high, taking out these lows, potential lower high here, right? So this is something, it's within the break and retest zone. So if you do want to add that, you can add that right there. That's the break and retest zone. So you can see price has slowed down within this break and retest zone. Okay, on Euro USD. So looking at the 4H, there's a big possibility that we can continue down. How are we going to use this? We're going to be correlating it with the 15-minute. So you can see the 15-minute actually just broke these highs right here. And you can also see to the left, if you look into the left, it's clean structures to be trading right here. Very, very clean. We moved up so quick. Very clean structures to be trading to then come into this level here on the 4H, or even to just target a lower low, because that's the way price moves: lower highs, lower lows. Okay, so even if we target a lower low, but this would be my target somewhere here, or even once this whole inefficiency or whatever you want to call it just closes. So there might be a trade here actually very very soon. If you look at it like this, there might be a trade like that. Price broke out, kind of retested this zone here with this wick now facing down. There is some momentum to the downside. What you can then see now is price creating this wick right here. So if we go down to the 1 minute, you can see price is starting to create a wick on the 15 minute, which is a lower high on the 1 minute, to then continue its movement down. Okay, so you can see price took out this area in the market right here. I'm looking over at the 4 hour chart, price has created this level that we failed to break below for quite some time. I think that's 4 8 12 16 hours where we failed to break below, and now we have finally broken below that area. So this is interesting, very interesting. Let me mark EU. I hope that I don't miss this trade while I'm actually analyzing all of the other trades. Jump down to GU. Let me see. Okay, GU had a clean move down. So you can see GU had this double top within this sort of range. I do think GBP USD is going to shit, and I do think the dollar is going to continue its strength. So with that being said, I have no clue what this is. Let me delete that. Is there anything else here? Let me just delete all of this and then throw it so that it can be synced. Okay, so we have this area in the market that's very very crucial, and then we also have this area in the market that's super crucial. Okay, very very crucial. So I think from a 4H perspective, you can, if you want, you can drop it down to here, but from a 4H perspective, this area in the market is super crucial. I do think we're going to take it out, making these lows, taking this level out here at the bottom. I do think there's a big possibility that that happens. Okay, uh so it could be a possible trade here. Once this starts to turn bearish, you can then enter into the market and get in. Let me run through these pairs real quick. So looking at USD JPY, we were in an uptrend. This is showing slight bearishness right here, breaking through this last lower high or higher low, sorry. Yeah, my don't look at the trend line, guys. I was just putting that there just for, I don't know, for the sake of putting it there, I guess. I don't know why these things are not synced. So let me remove that. Let me just add this here. This area in the market is important, very very important, where price is at right now. It's going down to AUD USD. You can see price had this big push below the consolidation zone. What you can see now is that throughout Asian session, we didn't get much of a move, which is kind of surprising. So let's keep an eye on AUD USD. I think there might be some movement, whether it be to the upside or to the downside. I'm expecting it to be to the downside because DXY is getting strong. Okay, there we go. And I know this pair, once it starts to move, it starts to move. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on USD CHF. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on USD CHF, guys. We're making a higher low in an uptrend. You can see that we're taking out on the 15M. We're taking out areas in the market that we failed to take out for quite some time. So on the next 15M, we can keep an eye on USD CHF. Okay. USD CAD. Let me see USD CAD. This is last week's nonsense that we didn't really take. USD CAD in this range on the 4H. Okay, I think for USD CAD might just have to stay away. Euro. Okay, that's looking does seem like pound is going to crap, guys. Honestly, does seem like pound is just going to complete crap. So you can see we're breaking below this retest level, breaking below this key level 2. It seems like pound is really going to shit. I wonder if anybody could have gotten an entry. You could have gotten an entry on the 15-minute, guys. Let me check EU. There's a possibility to get in on the entry on EU. Have your stops be above here. Yes, guys, there's a possibility to get in right there. I have about a 3 pip stop, and then taking this thing down. Okay, taking this thing down. I think I might just into this. This is a 3 pip stop loss on Euro USD. Hopefully I can enter this thing. Shit, account size 8.33. Come on, man. Shit, it left me behind. It moved too much. It moved too much. And I did mention to you guys that there's a possibility that this thing is going to be moving, right? I would have entered it on 5.5 with a 30 pip stop. And that's it, man. There we go. Pound is also just moving. There was a possibility to enter right there. USD CHF. Hopefully after this candle we can get a pullback and then take it higher, okay? Things are looking like it's actually starting really good. Last week was a tough week just because of all of the news and all of those things, okay? So with USD CHF, what you can see on the intraday time frame or on the lower time frames is that we are taking out this right here. And you must remember on the 4H we are clearly to the upside, okay? Clearly to the upside. Look at this. We're forming lower high or higher lows, sorry, higher lows on the 4H. So now we're taking out this right here, taking out this area. This trade could be a massive trade. Honestly, this trade could be a 1 to 10 trade. You don't want to get greedy, but there's a big possibility that this could just tumble. There's a big possibility that Euro USD could just tumble into this areas here based on this clean movement to the left hand side and a clean entry stop loss of 3 pips. So that means we could just get a 10 pip or 1 to 10 or with Euro, with GBP USD. The reason why I wouldn't have taken this trade is because of this zone to the bottom. It's very close. I don't think we would have gotten a break even. Yeah, I don't think we have anything on USD JPY just yet. Odd is really in a range. I would like these areas of the markets to be broken before anything, before I was to look at anything, okay? USD CHF, maybe in 2 minutes time we can get a pullback and then trade this up, because this looks like it's gonna be a good trade too, a really good trade. This looks like it's gonna be brilliant. Let me check, take this off. Let me just see the CHF, how CHF is actually performing. So you can see CHF is actually getting weaker. Check old CHF. Yep, CHF is getting weaker. Euro CHF is definitely getting weaker. This is probably that CHF news that came out. Let me see. CHF is probably getting weaker. CPI, okay, it came out similar. I have no clue what this is. Currency reserves, foreign currency reserves. So it came out similar. I'm not too sure why it's getting that negative reaction, but it's getting a very big negative reaction, okay? So CHF is getting weaker, USD is getting stronger. I think this is a really good trade. Hopefully we can get that wick to the downside, and then when we do get that wick to the downside, what we can then expect is for price to continue higher. Okay, hopefully we can get into that. Let me see Euro USD. Euro USD, it's not doing too much. If we can get a pullback to here, get a pullback as like a break and retest of this area, break, retest of that area to then take it down, that will be beautiful. That will be so wonderful. Come on. Unless we're just going to be going in like this, guys. Like a 6 pip stop and then taking it up all the way up to somewhere there or somewhere in here. Unless we're gonna go in like that. Entering at the high of this candle. Let me jump down to the 1 minute to see exactly what's going on. Okay, I can see price is stalling for a bit. We did make this morning star formation. What I would do is kind of do this just for so that's a 4 pip stop. 4 pip stop. Okay, we're going with a 4 pip stop on Euro USD, guys. Euro USD set. I mean, USD CHF. Sorry. USD CHF. USD CHF. USD CHF. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see if we can get in 4 pip stop. Euro USD CHF. I don't know why I keep on saying Euro USD. Let's see if I can get in on this buy stop. Let's see if I can get in on this buy stop, guys. This is a pending order. Buy stop. What's the price? 0.9375. Oh no, that's wrong. 0.90375. Let's place that real quick. I can add the stop now. 75. Let me just do this. So this is 75. 75 might be way too far. I think 70. Modify. Why the fuck is it up there? What the fuck? Something's completely wrong here. Oh shit. Shit. This might be a shit show. 0.9070. Modify. Here you go. Something like that. So that means we have to break this high that we failed to break above for quite some time, and then this will be 3.0, my stop loss. Okay, guys, that's what we're looking at. See if we set something like that, but then I'd probably just keep an eye when price start to get into this region here. So let's keep an eye on USD CHF. It's forming a, okay, it didn't even form a wick. I would have liked it to form a wick and then continue higher. AUD USD, big possibility that it could go higher or lower. I would like it to actually just go lower. So then that means that DXY goes up and continues its upward movement. So CHF does look weaker, guys. So I'm basing this trade off from USD strength and then CHF weakness. Okay, that's what I'm basing it off from. And then so there is a bit of CHF news at 9 o'clock. So in 10 minutes there is a bit of CHF news. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's keep an eye on this CHF news that is coming into play. I did not take this trade, but I do think there's a ton of downside for Euro USD, for GBP USD too. But as I mentioned, this barrier here at the bottom that's going to show up soon is a bit of a problem for me. This barrier here from the 4H is a bit of a problem for me. USD JPY, nothing. USD, nothing. Let's see. Okay, I think I might have just been triggered in. Let me check if I have been triggered in. Okay, I have been triggered in. Time to screenshot this baby. Maybe I'm gonna just make it a 1 to 2 and then I'll just let it fly if it does move any higher, which I do expect it to do. Somewhere in around there. Let's do that. Expecting the momentum to step in now and then just continue higher too. This should be a very clean trade. I think we can get a 1 to 5 easily on this trade, very easily. So that's the screenshot taken. Let's keep an eye on this trade, guys. Let's keep an eye on this trade. Let's add our management levels real quick. So that's the management levels right there. So what we're doing now is we have our mental stop, as I always tell you guys, our mental stop right here, where we go in. This is where we go in half. Physically we're actually moving our stop loss to half, and then yeah, we let this baby run, man. When we hit 1 to 1 R, we go in break even. Okay, that's when we go break even, guys. Let's keep an eye on this. So I love this momentum that stepped into the market. It's really looking nice, really looking nice and clean. Boom, 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 boom. So as long as price continues moving with structure, we should be good. We should be good. It's looking quite clean. It's looking quite clean. Just a bit of an update on our trade. We are in USD CHF. CHF is experiencing a ton of weakness right now. The dollar is experiencing a ton of strength, or I'm expecting more strength to step in from the dollar. So I went in on this trade above this high. So you can see we got a breakout of this area that was forming this higher low on the 4H. I can see that price is struggling to go above. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, there we go. Now what we're doing is we're moving our stop loss to 090050. Okay, 090050. 090050. So that means we're only risking 0.5% now. So we only have our exposure to the market is only 0.5%, which is really, really brilliant. We have a opportunity to get. So in essence, like what you're looking at is actually a 1 to 4 in essence for this 1 to 2. But as I mentioned, there's in the within this trade, there's the potential for us to fill all of this right here to the left hand side of on the 15 minute. There's a potential for us to fill everything. So let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. We're very close to break even, about 1 or 2 pips away from break even. If we can get a break even trade, that will be brilliant. That will be extremely, extremely good in my books. To start the week off with a break even trade, wonderful, wonderful, guys. Really, really wonderful. The 15M is coming to a close, so I think what we need to do is just keep an eye. So you can see we're failing to break below here on Euro JPY, failing to break below. Euro USD is actually moving. So as I mentioned, Euro USD should come down and fill this zone right here. All of this that was created on Friday with NFP. Surprisingly, NFP actually moved on Friday. You know, I think it was Donald Trump. I honestly think it was Donald Trump that was messing around with like NFP, because he created so much movement in the market that wasn't caused by natural news such as NFP and those type of things. The market needed to factor that in somehow. So now I feel like because Joe Biden is in the White House, he's not tweeting as much as 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 Donald Trump would. So my thought process is it's quite simple. Like, because there's not that much tweets that's running the market, there's not that much like erraticness, or whatever you want to call it, erratic behavior of the market. NFP is now getting back to where it was prior Trump, when it used to be big moves, because the market needs those big moves, you know what I mean? So I think you'll start to see like the fundamental traders come alive again. You'll start to see CPI, like that CPI news start to move again. I remember back in the day when I used to trade fundamentals, shit, like I used to be a bit afraid of NFP because it used to whipsaw, but then like those other things, like the AUD news, the CAD CPI, and I used to live with those things, guys. Good old days, actually. Really, it's just good old days, man. Back when I was on university, the good old days, guys. Good old days. Okay, I do see that we are experiencing a bit of a pullback. A very, very big pullback, actually. I should have been at break even. I didn't see this, so it's fine. We'll watch the market. We only have a 0.5% exposure. This could be that news that is coming in on CHF, guys. This could be that news that is coming in. So I would suggest have your stop loss at half if you don't have it at half, just to factor in this. I don't know if it's a speech or this foreign currency reserve news that's coming in about 2 minutes or 1 minute. Just factor it in, please, guys. Factor it in. Okay. It's just best to be safe in the market than to be exposed. You don't want to expose capital unnecessary to the market, because when you do that, that's when shit starts to hit the fan. This 15M right here is not looking the best. It's looking like a big ass wick rejection, and it's about to actually close. So yep, let's see. Let's see if we get taken out or not. See how the next 15-minute candle plays out. But as I mentioned, I'm expecting, so price just needs to stay. I wish I had a slightly bigger stop so that my half stop could have been under, or yeah, under structure, so that structure gets held on the 1 minute. But yeah, it is what it is. We want pip in negative right now. So just looking at what the market is presenting us on the 1M from a neutral point of view, we're still up in bullish territory because we're above this right here. However, what I would suggest is that there's a huge possibility that our stop could get hit based on these weak rejection, or yeah, weak rejections to the downside. So you can see we're creating wicks to the downside. Hopefully price can just shoot up because it's these type of doji candles. However, you don't hope, you just play the numbers out, man. This trade is just about numbers. It's just about playing the numbers out. That's all it is. Let the numbers play out. Let the numbers play out, man. If I get stopped out at half, I get stopped out at half. If I don't, I don't. It's that simple. I think you're probably better off if you just want to close it right here. You're probably way better off than waiting for that extra 0.3 points. But I'm just gonna let it play out, guys, because it's just numbers. That's all it is to me. I know my stop loss is right here. I'm letting it play out. That's all I'm doing. I have one more trade for the day, so yep. Take your time, breathe about it, be about it. You're a trader. You just remember every moment in the market is unique. Every time you enter the market is very unique. You could get stopped out one moment, you could not. Uh, just take it step by step, guys. Okay, we are stopped out, which is perfectly fine. Let me screenshot this. Stopped out at half. Let me save that. Delete these things. It's perfectly fine, guys. It's perfectly fine. That's the way trading works. That's why you mitigate your losses. And yeah, that's why you do that. Mitigate your losses and just allow price to do what it does, so that you can actually play your numbers out. Okay, play your numbers out in a fair way where you'll see what happens over an amount of time. So you can see on GBP USD, it looks like we're going to get a bit of a pullback. USD CHF is, or USD JPY still continuing higher. I don't understand why this happened, but I feel like this is all about news. Taking out this low where my off stop loss was. I think my full stop loss was somewhere here. Very safe area in the market. Very safe area. This could be creating like a double bottom in the uptrend on the 1 minute. Just something to be aware of. Could very well be creating a double bottom in the uptrend to then continue higher. That is a bit of a bummer, but it's perfectly fine. There's more opportunities in the market. More opportunities will arise in the market, guys. So Just give it some time. Give it some time. Let me check the 4H on GBP JPY. Looking like a big wick is forming. If we do hold this with multiple wick rejections on the 4H, then I would then start to suggest that there is potential for price to go to the upside. But at the same time, just remember that pound is not looking the best today. Pound is honestly not looking the best. Mm, USD CAD pushing higher. USD CHF. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the FDMO funding talent and my Forex funds video. Um, I'm really thinking about what the next video is gonna be. If we entered here and we held the trade, I'm telling you, this thing's about to tumble. Yeah, ne? And then that means this is probably gonna start going up soon too. If you look at the 1 minute, you'll be able to see. Okay, from 4H perspective, we from the 4H perspective, we form this lower high, we're pushing higher. Hopefully, like on the 15M, if we can come down, get a retest to form a like a higher low right here somewhere to then continue higher, that will be really good. Otherwise, what you are gonna have to do is you're gonna have to say, okay, there's an area in the market that potentially formed this higher low double bottom, so this shouldn't then be broken. What you can then do from 4H 15M 1M, you can start to look at areas like this with a 5 pip 6 pip stop, something like that. Okay, we just got triggered in. Fuck, let me see. 6 pips. Something like that. That's what I would look at. Not one click trading, not one click trading, man. Trading new order 7.49. What price is that? 95. Just give me some time. Just give me some time. Go against that pending order. Buy stop 0.90095. Place. So what I'm doing here is, let me show you guys. This is what I'm doing. 95. I'm keeping my stop loss below this. Why? Because price should continue higher to at least give us a 1-to-1, okay, something like that, where price does. Why am I doing this? Because look, we're making higher highs, higher lows, right? And if price should continue, price should stay above this level, so that is a decent stop. It's slightly bigger than the last stop, but it's perfectly fine. We can take it up all the way up to about 24 pips. This is what we're looking at, guys. So this is a combination of 4 hour, 15 minute, and 1 minute. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. 4 hour, 15 minute, and 1 minute. There we go. Let's take a screenshot of this. I mean, if price was to continue higher, sorry, if price was to continue higher, it should just continue higher. It shouldn't it shouldn't do anything else. Like if we're in an uptrend, we're in an uptrend. We're gonna go higher, we're gonna make higher highs, higher lows. So yeah, man. That's my theory. That if price is making higher highs, higher lows, we should just continue those higher highs, higher lows. So yeah, having a safe stop below the previous low or higher low is perfectly fine. We're perfectly good. You expect price to continue higher, and if price fail to come in with momentum anytime soon, what I will then do is just close the trade, because I'm expecting momentum to continue to the upside. If we start to do any nonsense, you simply just close the trade at break even or at a small, very, very small loss to then allow you to take another trade. Okay. So I'm gonna allow the next candle to come into play, and then see exactly, because I'm looking for momentum to step into the market. So if this candle doesn't show me anything in terms of moving higher, I'm just gonna close it, just because of the momentum that's lacking in this trade. Well, that's what it seems like for some reason. Otherwise, what I'll do is just close half, and then that means I'll be able to then trade half my volume in the next trade. Okay, so let me just close half. Okay, so I'm gonna close half, guys. Let me see. Can I do that on here? Why does it say I can't do it? Looks like I'm gonna have to close the whole thing. So I think I'm gonna be closing the whole thing, guys. She's a bit of a problem. I just wanted to close half. So I'm gonna have to screenshot this piece. Let me screenshot this. Save. Okay, so now I'm just gonna chill. I'm going to take a 5-minute break from looking for any trades. But the thought process was just higher high, higher low, higher high. Price should continue to make higher highs and higher lows. That's the thought process behind that trade. Look at USD CAD. That means USD, Euro USD is probably oh mate, why didn't you take this trade? I hate those moments where it's like, why didn't you take this trade? You went for the wrong pair. I have two very, very small losses for the day. The second one was not really that big of a loss. It was just me closing out just because of the lack of momentum. AUD, 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 USD. What is this right here? Let me go to the 4H and check what that is. Okay, I don't think this mean anything at this current moment. But you can see we're starting to break out of this thing, baby. Let me check AUDs. What is it showing? Okay, AUD has a bit of strength there. Weakness there, bit of weakness there. Not the best there. And then this is all GBP weakness, okay. So AUD is starting to break out. We need a clear break though. USD CHF creating wicks, which is a bit of a problem. So now we're just gonna wait for confirmed momentum to step in, either get a retest and then confirm momentum. Guys, this game that you're playing here, it's all about mitigating losses and growing your wins. Okay, or maximizing your wins, mitigating losses and maximizing your wins. Just remember that that's what it's all about. That's what this trading game is all about. I'm not looking at USD CAD today. Okay, we might get a break in the retest actually. Let's see how it plays out if we do get a pullback before we go higher. But it doesn't make sense because Euro USD is just tumbling. So this thing should then just, or USD CHF should just fly based on what Euro USD is doing and what TXY is doing. You feel me? That's what's supposed to happen. I mean, look at DXY. It's making highs. Y is, look at it. This 4H looks so strong. We're continuously making highs. Why is USD CHF struggling like that? Let me see what Forex Factor is saying. What 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 was this? It's 902 billion. But the previous was 914. So I don't know what that means. Does it mean it's better? I actually don't know what it means. They have less reserves than what they had before. Doesn't that make it worse? So doesn't mean that we're supposed to like see this thing go up because they have now less reserves in their foreign exchange reserve or foreign currency reserve. So I mean that's the way I would think about it. In it. I if something has less reserves than what it previously had, doesn't that make the currency weaker? I mean, logically, it should make the currency weaker, doesn't? I think there's gonna be decent trades in New York in the next 4 hour candle. So you can see that in this 4 hour candle, we're taking out in this 4 hour candle, we're actually doing a lot on most pairs. Look at this on Euro USD, we're taking out that level. On USD CHF, we're taking out these levels that we struggle to break above or break below for quite some time. So I do think in the next 4 hour candle there's going to be quite a bit of movement. USD CAD, there's quite a bit of movement here too, almost like a break and retest level right here. We broke above, retesting this key level here. Okay, I'm not looking at JPY pairs today because it's just looking, unless we get a weak rejection here, and then there's possibilities that price could go higher. But as I mentioned earlier, GBP is just looking trash in a hole where it's just like losing strength. Even with this, the next 4H candle, guys, I might just stay on a bit longer. I'm supposed to start back testing at, so I usually trade until 11 o'clock. At about 12 to 2 get a back testing session, then at about 3 to 5 get another back testing session. Would you look at it, guys? USD CHF is starting to go up. USD CHF is starting to go up, man. Starting to go up. It's going up. And then here might be a really good trade too with AUD, taking it down to these levels right here. I really think that over the next couple of days or over the next couple of sessions, we should be able to fill this or somewhat come into here. I mean, if you're following trend on most of these pairs, USD CHF, AUD USD, all of these, like all of these pairs, in terms of what it's actually doing, you can formulate some hypothesis of it filling this right here. I mean, look at this. We push down, we make a low, make a potential lower high, fail to make a new low, consolidate, making higher highs within the consolidation on the 15M. So if you want to just show the higher highs, you can show it like that. We then break out. What are we doing? We then stall for a bit, and now there's potential for us to continue. We're just looking for momentum. Once the momentum steps into the market, boom bam bish, we are in there, and then we get our RR. I think we can ride it up all the way into this region here, get our RR, get out there, and then boom. I think AUD is a big possibility of us doing the same thing and going down. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's keep an eye on that. Okay. Uh, let me see. So let me just check something. I want to confirm currency. Let me check currency strength real quick. Currency strength. So you can see USD is quite strong, pound is weak, JPY, and then okay, it does kind of confirm what I'm looking at. Does confirm what I'm looking at. But this is obviously, this is like past information. It doesn't necessarily help you with predicting future information. So yeah, man. But I do think USD CAD could go higher. USD CAD could potentially pull up this right here, and then old USD, mate. Come on. I want to see what USD CHF is gonna do. If USD CHF pull back, get a retest, show a couple of weak rejections, we can then just trade it based on break and retest rules. Simple break and retest rules, guys. If we can do that, that will be really, really brilliant. That will be extremely brilliant, guys. Just get a clean break and retest. Clean break and retest. So this is what you will be looking for. If you're just looking for a clean break and retest, break out, pull back, and then taking it higher. That's what you're looking for. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I'm working on sleeping earlier. I'm honestly working on it. I'm working on it. That's why I usually have like 2 cups of coffees, because it's needed, mate. Like, also with working, as I mentioned, I don't know if I must make a video for like just challenging novice and intermediate traders with this challenge that I'm doing. Take 10 to 15 trades a day backtesting outside of a live trading system, because that means over the next 24 days you'll be able to say you have taken 220 200 odd trades, depending on how much days is left in. Let me see how much days is actually left. 1 2 3 4 5 7 14 plus 5 is 19 20 21 22 23 23. So then that means on average what you then do is, if you start today or even tomorrow, you'll be able to take 230 trades. If you take 10, if you take 15, you'll be able to take more than that anything in around 230 to 300 trades. And then from there, if you're reviewing after every 10 trades, so if you take 10 a day, before you either if either before you start your next trading session the next day, your next like 10 trades, you can review it to then not make the same mistakes that you made previously, and then also keep a score count for each date as to how much you actually got. So if you, let's say you got 3 out of 10 on the 8th, which is tomorrow, you gonna look back over those 10 trades, 10 15 trades, and then you're gonna say, okay, I don't want to be doing this again tomorrow or the next day. You might find that next week you get in 4 out of 10, the following week you get in 5 out of 10 consistently. So you get in 5 out of 10, then 4 out of 10, then 5, then 6. So then it will average out to 5 out of 10 for the whole week. And that's where you're going to start to enter a good area in the market where, or good area within your trading phase where you are getting consistently at least 50 to 60% of your trades right with a good risk to reward. So you have a higher win rate, you have a good risk to reward, you have taken multiple trades, hundreds of trades actually, because you've taken a couple of hundred trades, and then you can just continue that into July and then do it again, 10 trades every day, 10 trades every day, meaning for July you will then take 310 to 350 trades if you take 10 trades every day and consistently reviewing it, and you can get your win rate up to, like, let's say 60 to 70%. If you can do that with at least a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 or, what that will then mean is that you're ready to go kill the game, you know what I mean? And that's 2 months of consistency, 2 months only. I think I must really make a video. I think I'm gonna call the video challenge for novice and intermediate traders, something like that. A video every, I don't know. I need help with, like, with the naming of it, but I have this thought in my brain. How does traders get better? You know what I mean? Like, how do we actually get better to become more consistent? Join me on gaining consistency or something like that. I don't know. Shit. That's why I have these lives for backtesting and shit. You know what I mean? Like, so that when when for instance when things start to like come together, you know that you have put the work in. You know that when you're doing your prop firm challenge, or you within your live account, you know that what your win percentage is over 100 trades. You know that the win percentage is this or that. You know what to risk in your live account. That's the most important thing. I think the most important thing is confidence and competence. So you're competent about your information. The information that you have is reliable because it's based on what you saw in the market. It's not based on what your mentor is telling you or what every person saying the strategy does. No, the strategy could be doing 90% for them because they have seen that specific pattern or that specific trade happen one hundreds of times. So now it's so easy for them to notice. But when you need to take on to that strategy and you need to do it for yourself, it's slightly different because we all see the world, we all see charts, we all see everything in a different manner. We all have our own eyes, we all have our own what do you call it? We all have our own makeup, genetic makeup. So that contributes, or it's kind of constitutes, whatever the word is, it makes up the the way you look at things. And so the way you look at things is completely different to the way your mentor looks at things. Why is that? That's because that's the way life is, man. There's nothing else I can tell you. That's the way you put problem. Pound USD is rebounding off this level one more time. So we're really stuck in this range for pound USD, guys. We are stuck in this range, okay? We're stuck in this range, man. I think I think the space that we're in as traders is so toxic in a matter where like other big traders that sell courses and things like that. It's like people don't want you to win as a trader, and I don't understand that. Like the reason why I don't understand it is okay. So we're in the retest zone, guys. We're for USD CHF. We're in the retest zone. So let's see if this break and retest actually works. Let's see if it works. Remember, we just need to stay above this right here so we can break back in. We need to stay above this in order to stay biased, okay? So let's see if this can actually play out. If we get some weak rejections in and around this region, then we can start to anticipate price to continue higher. Let me see, did price make any? Okay, there is structure on the 1 minute. There is some structure on the 1 minute that if price breaks above, we can start to anticipate break and retest. Blah 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 blah. Bloody blah bloody blah bloody blah 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 blah. But as I was mentioning, like say for instance my channel gets big and I don't by any means want to sell. I don't want to sell anything. I genuinely don't. I'd rather like make people money and have them donate like some money to me if they feel like it. But it's I the business model of trading is great, right? The business model of selling something in trading is really good, especially if you can prove that you are profitable. But it's a hard thing selling something that people think it's easy to make money on when you know as a person it's not. You know as a trader it's really not that easy to make money on. I know personally how much hours I've put into trading so far, just this year alone. And then I know how much hours I still have to put in. It's like it's when you getting into that time when you're trying to prove your consistency to yourself, when you're trying to prove your confidence and competence to yourself about the market, you you really like you need to put the hours in so that you can your mind and you can have that confidence in taking the trade. It's not about what anybody else sees. You know what I mean? That's why I'm creating this challenge for the month of June going into July to just 2 months. Just think about it, 2 months. If you do 10 trades for 2 months, 10 trades each day for 2 months, guys. You say you're a trader, you say you love trading, then trade. There's no, with backtesting, there's no emotions. You just trade in your plan. You just trade in your plan. And you can't tell me that after 300 trades that you won't have some sense of what is going wrong within your trades. If you're taking the trades and you're taking it in a manner where you're looking at it like this is what I would have done in the live markets, then there's no way that you're gonna go wrong, in my opinion. Like at the same time, when you enter into the live markets, there's different elements such as your emotions, such as losing money, but the form of trading, the sport of trading, remove the money, just the sport of trading, get into to a higher win percentage, get into a better, it's like Kobe Bryant shooting in the gym with there's no shot clock, there's nothing, but he's putting himself in that situations. I watched a video of Chris Bosh the other day. He said the reason why you practice is to put yourself in a position where if that thing happens within the game, then you were there already. You have put yourself in that situation where you were there already, so it's not new to you. you're familiar to that situation because you have put yourself in that situation multiple times within training. And that's what training is for. That's where your confidence as a trader comes from. The confidence is not winning or losing. The confidence is knowing that whether I win or lose, my next 10 trades is gonna come out this way because I've practiced it multiple times. I've practiced it hundreds and hundreds of times. I've taken trades hundreds and hundreds of times with this strategy. And if after 100 trades you're not satisfied, after 200 trades you're not satisfied with that strategy, then you say fuck it, like let me leave this strategy and let me forget about the strategy, let me find another one, and then you go about it the same way, doing 10 trades a day outside of the live trading sessions that you're still trading, either on demo or live account with a very, very small lot size. That's all that you have to do, guys. Like, it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. That's all we have to do is continuously work, 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 work. Let's put this work in, guys. Let's put this work in. Let's put this work in. I think I'm gonna do a video today announcing the challenge for the rest of this month going into July. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set a time for backtesting. Uh I'm gonna because I know that we're gonna have to do multiple sessions. So a backtesting session and a review session. So yeah, it's just something to be aware of, guys. We need to get better as traders. We don't have a choice. We need to get better as traders. So yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. That's what it's about. Like, let's go. Here's the break and retest zone. AUD just went back into that range again. USD CHF is really the one that I'm looking at, saying, okay, we have 7 more minutes. Let's see where we close. I'm not sure why USD CHF is looking like this full. If we do start to break these lows right here, it's over. I'm forgetting about USD CHF. With USD CAD, it's actually quite interesting based on this right here. So you can see we had a pullback, broke out, retesting, weak rejection. This is the lower high that made this, right? And then you have sort of this area in the market. We have this area in the market right here, guys, that we could target if price rejects this area, which it doesn't actually seem like it's doing. It just seems like we are tumbling, falling out of the air. Let's delete this because we're breaking through the break and retest level. So you can see we are breaking through the break and retest level decently. Let's see how this goes, man. I mean, we could just continue this downward movement, jump down to the 4H real quick. 4H looking hella wicky, actually. Looking like wicky, sticky, blicky. Get the blicky, in the sticky, in the blicky, 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 wicky, sticky. I don't know how that oak got away with making that type of music. Looking at Euro USD, we are currently retesting this level right here, looking quite interesting, looking really really interesting. Same with DXY, we are currently retesting this level right here. Okay, we are currently retesting these levels. I have no clue why USD CHF fell so deep into this area. I have no clue why that happened. We're supposed to kind of respect these levels, but okay, it is what it is, man. We finna do what we finna do. So let's see. AUD range, AUD range bound for quite some time now, actually. 1, 2, 3. If this is gonna stay in the range, that's 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 hours of range bound movement. At least we're gonna break to the upside. So let's see how it goes, man. This right here actually look like we could be breaking these areas here to then continue down. I'm not too sure. I don't trust that. Is there any trades? Is there any trades? Is there any trades? Nothing specifically. So in order to be bullish on Euro USD, we're gonna have to break this area right here. We're going to have to break that area right there. Hopefully we can still get a weak rejection. I mean, there's still 3 minutes left. So if we can get a rejection right here, that will be lovely, guys. It will be lovely. I kid you not, it will be so beautiful if we can just get a rejection of this level. That will mean that there's huge possibilities of price actually continuing down. Look at pound. Look at pound, for instance. What are we doing? We're doing that. This is a key level where, to me, there's a lot of like, I don't know, you can say there's stops at the bottom here if you want to. You can say there's stops at the bottom if you really want to. Guys, just give me a moment. It doesn't seem like there's gonna be any trade in the next couple of minutes because I'm not getting this retest on Euro USD like that really. Maybe if the next candle on pound USD is bearish, then we can start looking for something. But what I'm gonna do is I'm come alive while there's still that's next 15-minute candle that needs to print for me to see anything. Either on USD CHF, on Euro USD, GBP USD. I'm looking at mostly USD pairs today based on dollar strength or potential dollar strength. You can see we slightly breaking back into this range, which is a bit of a problem. So Just let me so there is some time for me to make me coffee. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna mute my mic and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, let me do this. Here we go. Let's go. We're back. We just got the coffee. We got the coffee. What I'm seeing on GBP USD is a downtrend. You can see high lows, higher lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, potential lower high. You can see multiple weak rejections on the chart. Let's see how this plays out. Looking at the 4H at the same time, you can see that this is a very strong key level right here. So let's see if we can get break even before we get there. We should then be good. In terms of Euro USD, it's a bit slower with a weak rejection. You can see we are in this zone again, kind of in this zone, break and retest zone, retesting that thing again. USD CHF, let me see. USD CHF, it's probably going to be more like a double bottom within an uptrend on the 15 M. So let me add this right here. So as I mentioned, I think this can come off now. So by let me use a arrow actually, because I hate because I don't that for, it's just price is doing, that's what I use it for. So let me see the arrow game so you can see what price is really doing. This is what price is really doing. We are going up, we're going slowly up, but we are going up. That's what it is. So if we break this low right here that we are in right now, then and only then will we be then and only then will we be bearish on USD CHF. Okay. Okay, let's see how we react to this. If we get a good reaction, should be good. I do think we're gonna get a good reaction from GBP USD, so just keep an eye on that too. Feel like the pound is just, look at this. Feel like the pound is just going to shit, in all honesty. Can even see the direction of the market clear to the downside on the 15M, clearly to the downside. Low lows, low highs. That's it. That's what you're getting. You're getting a break, you're getting a retest, double top at that retest actually to continue price down. So if this is what GBP JPY is doing, what GBP USD should then be doing is kind of following that movement. You can see that price is actually moving down. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at this. Look at it. Price is clearly moving to the downside. Now, I don't really care about this thing as I mentioned, but you can clearly see prices moving to the downside. And now we're getting weak rejections at that region. The only way we enter though is you can enter based from this regional sell stop and then place your stop loss above there. If you get a break even before you get here, that should be good. But I would like to enter based off from like kind of momentum, right? That's what we're looking for. We're looking to enter with momentum. So ultimately, even if you enter there, like you place your sell stop there, place your uh, stop loss there, what will then happen is price will start to turn over and then continue lower. I wish TradingView could make it possible to have us backtesting with two screens like this. If this was possible, TradingView would be it would be so good. I'm not even joking. The like it would be really, 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 really good, in my opinion. Just because now, right now, you can't back this like this. I wish like if I just press the replay button on the 4H and I go all the way there, that the 15M chart on the right hand side will then follow case and just move that way. You know what I mean? So if that was possible, things would have been really, 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 really good. Um, let me make a note about that video that I want to make. I don't think anybody has made something like that. I haven't seen anything like that on the internet before. Like, it's all about getting traders to level up. Let me make a note right here. Okay, we are looking quite good now. So you can see this is a double bottom in an uptrend on USD CHF. So let's hope that this candle closes nice decently for us to then start to anticipate upward movement. Let's check GBP USD. Okay, brilliant. So if you trade in the 15-minute on its own, guys, this is for people who's trading the 15-minute on their own. You can place a sell stop right there. Place your stop loss in your way above something like that. 12 pips, I think. I think 12 pips should be enough. You can see that you get into break even before price gets here. And then you go for 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 depending on how you're feeling. 1 to 2 and then 1 to 3, anywhere in and around there. Okay, this could be a decent trade for you for just a simple break and retest. If you guys want to break and retest on the 15-minute multiple wick rejections, you find this. So you go in 300, that's 12, that will be 360, and boom, that would be your entry for GBP USD if you just trade in break and retest. That's simple based on tick that the area you have price moving to the downside, and then you also have enough range to get to break even before price even gets down here. Okay, so that is a good trade. That's actually quite a good trade, just building confluence. You can also see from the 4H perspective, we are making lower highs consistently, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So yeah, man, that seems to be a very good trade. Once you if you do get triggered in, just keep an eye on USD CHF as we have been all morning. At the same time, keep an eye on DXY, mate. So DXY needs to hold this to basically gain, or if price breaks this right here, what that basically means is bearish movement for the dollar. That's all it means, bearish movement for the dollar. So after this session at 11 o'clock, I think I have about an hour until 12 o'clock to then go from 12 till 2 on backtesting live. And then I think I'm gonna have a half an hour to then go, half an hour to an hour to then go 3 to 12 backtesting live. And then I'm gonna have a session with one of my friends tonight, just going over backtesting and checking out his strategy too. So that means 3 sessions for the day. I want to wake up and have an early morning session at about 5 to 7, but because I slept a bit late uh, yesterday, I was quite tired when I woke up at 5. So yeah, man, I think I might just start to do it like and stop pushing out of it. But what people don't realize is that if in order to wake up early, you need to sleep a bit earlier. Like I can't be sleeping 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock to wake up 5 o'clock. I know myself, I need at least 6 to 7 hours. At least. My good time is 8 hours where I'm operating and feeling really good in the morning and in the afternoon, and I'm not getting tired and shit like that. So yeah, man, like GBP USD is actually looking really, really nice. Really, really nice. I wonder if it triggered me in. I wonder if I have to actually, let me see if I can take this trade. Let's see if I can get in before anything. But I'm gonna go with like a 0.1 risk. Okay, that's in. That's price putting me in there. This was a free trade for everybody. I did get in at a 0.1% risk. Let me do this. 5. You can see we are triggered in. Price is moving to the downside. Multiple wick rejections. This is just a clean break and retest trade, guys. Let me screenshot this. Just a clean break and retest that you couldn't ignore. Now there is a possibility that if this candle closes with momentum, which I do expect it to do, closes with momentum below these regions of these two candles, what you can then expect is a wick rejection, and then that's where I'm going to be taking my normal trade because I only got in on a 0.1%. Why did you get in on a 0.1%, Marcelino? Because in essence, what I'm saying is I don't want to be trading against my strategy, but I do see this as a very, very beautiful trade. So I'd rather see if I can gain a 0.3% to just like for the sake of it, you know what I mean? But I don't want to be risking too much on a trade that's not with like not my strategy. So yeah, just keep an eye on GBP, USD, USD, CHF. There we fucking go, man. There we fucking go. Bloody hell, mate. I've been waiting for this the whole time because I know USD, CHF's gonna fly. I don't know though. I don't know shit. I don't know shit. Let me just put it out there. I don't know. I'm not a genie. I don't know shit. But based on projections, price should continue higher. Let's check Euro USD. Yes, sir. So you can see lower highs being made. Lower highs are being made. Lower highs are being made. Price is respecting. Price is respecting shit, man. Price is really just respecting shit. You look at that. Multiple wick rejections. Price doing this. Don't move too far. Don't move too far. I can delete that. Don't move too far, man. Please just don't move too far. Like I can respect the fact that you want to engulf this candle, showing me definite bullishness in the market for DXY, USD, US dollar, which will be brilliant, right? That's gonna be more than enough for me. But like, bruh, just calm down, please. I'd say calm down. Sharing what you think it is. Take a look around. I can confirm that GBP USD is falling. It is falling nicely. It is falling really, really nicely. So this is the 5 minute on the left hand side, and then this is the 15 minutes on that side. Momentum, man, that's all you're looking for is momentum. me see. USD Chief. Come on, man. Just give me some time. That's all I'm asking. Give me some time, some time, some time. I need some time. I need some time, bruh. I don't even, in all honesty, I don't even understand what's going on with AUD USD. I was expecting weakness for AUD USD. I was genuinely expecting what is going on with AUD USD, guys. I don't know if it's a stop run that we just went on. I know that we're in a range, and that's for sure. That's confirmed. But then, like, for price to just gas up, not take out no structures to the bottom. I guess this is liquidity here to the bottom. Then we go up. Don't know if we're grabbing liquidity at the top. I'm not too sure. But do you see these equal lows right here? You're gonna say it's not that equal, but the reason why it's equal, or why there's liquidity below here, because this wick did not clear this wick just yet. However, you see these wicks definitely cleared some stops even below here. Definitely cleared some stops. I can tell you that for sure. Definitely cleared some, I don't know if it's buy sell stops, and then we go up to take out. Oh shit, that could actually be it. Like, retail traders looking for sells below here, saying we're gonna go down. Sell stop triggered, stop loss going to get the stop loss, and then we continue down. That could definitely be it. That could definitely be it. Looking at my GBP USD trade, let's see. Okay, we're still in profit. We're looking good. We're looking good. However, what we keeping an eye on for the next 15 minutes, in the next 1 minute or so, is USD CHF. Why? As I explained earlier, so you had this tumble, right? This was Friday. We explained from 4H perspective. So first of all, on the 4H, looking at the 4H, you can see that price has been making higher highs, higher lows, right? So why do I say price has been making high highs and high lows? Look at this. This is a low. This low is higher than that low. This potential low is higher than that low, and you can see the price has been taking out levels. So now this right here is a potential higher low. Okay, what you can then see is this happening right here. Price is really just forming a morning star pattern. What I'm expecting for what I'm expecting to happen now after this morning star pattern is looking for price to continue higher. That's what we're doing. We're looking for price to continue higher. Okay, that's perfect. You can see momentum starting to move to the upside. Let's add that there. Add that there. Hopefully we get a pullback into that area there. Drop down to the 3 minute, to the 1 minute. Okay, perfect. Let's see if a wick can get formed on the 3 minute or on the 1 minute. From there, what we can then expect is for price to form this wick right here. Okay, let's keep an eye. Let's keep an eye. So let me keep. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to MetaTrader. I'm opening up my. I'm opening up and just adding everything. So I know that my limit to my it's going to be 0.89960. That's about where I want price to price to trigger me in, or even here. If price can trigger me in there, will be really brilliant. You can see it's an area in the market where price failed to break above for quite some time. So let's see if price comes down a bit more. If price comes down a bit more, what I will then do is do this. Price doesn't come down a bit more and just moves up, I will then be looking at 8990 as my entry level, and then that's just being my stop right here. Okay, you can see that we're also gonna we'll have break even before we get to these regions. We'll definitely have break even, but I would like price just to come down, make about two yellow candles or two bearish candles, and then from there we can then look into buying this thing at this level here where price changes to bullish on the 15 minute. Is there enough space to get a 6 pip stop? You see, yep, there is. So I think we can go for 6 pip stop loss so that we clear by at least 1 pip instead of going for 5. That's if price just continues up now. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting, and then I'm also what I have on my other monitor is my stop loss calculation on USD CHF. Let me find what lot size I'm using. USD CHF about 6 pips. Okay, this is looking quite clean now. So if I add somewhere there, I can decrease my stop loss to about 3 pips, something like that, if this is to go up. And this is my wick that is in a form. So I do think I'm going to be doing that. Let me do the calculation. Zero point 89965. Where's my stop loss? 0.89935. Okay, perfect. I have officially set the trade like this. I have officially set the trade somewhat like this. Your first TP should be anywhere in around this region, which is a 1 to 3. Anywhere in around that region, 1 to 3, and then we can see how we react to that region and then take it higher. Okay, take it anyway. Take it anyway into here. We can be taking it anyway into that region. Okay, just be aware that anything like that can happen. First target is right there. Add in first target. Second target is anywhere in and around there. Should be good. Let me remove that. We should be good. We should be good, guys. Should be good. We are getting to our entry level, very close. You can see on this 15-minute candle there's more than half the time left, so timing is really looking good too. Yeah, man, that's our first target. Our second target is up here, guys. Second target is up here. I mean, if we take 50% off at 0.3, that's 1.5%. If you take 20% off, that is, how much percent is that? Shit, I don't know. But yeah, we're not triggered as of yet. That wick did not trigger us. Thank God for the spread of FTMO. That wick did. That candle did. We are in the trade, guys. We are in the trade. We are in the trade. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are in this piece. Let's save this. Oh, USD CHF is doing business, man. USD CHF is doing business. Okay. Stop loss to half right now. Stop loss is right there. USD CHF is doing business, guys. Business. Let's see if we can get break even. Just remember our stop loss is right here, guys. 09950. That's where our stop loss is. 09950. Okay. Zero nine nine five. Oh, that's where our stop loss is. So it's a tight stop now. Very tight stop. Let's go, man. Let's go. So we can see we're slightly pulling back. We are slightly pulling back. Let's keep an eye on USD CHF. We are currently still in a bit of profit. However, there is a slight pullback. Okay. I just want to let you guys know. In terms of GBP USD, I see we are at break even. I took off a bit of profit because I saw that price is just playing around. So I'm currently right now 0.05%, not even 0.01% in there. So that's hardly gonna give me any profit, but it will be good just knowing that price actually went to your TP. Okay, so yeah, just a bit of a heads up with GBP USD. I just wanted to let you guys know what you can actually see with GBP USD is this potential of actually getting into the trade uh with our with our new system. So even if you don't want to look at this, let's say you take that off, what you can now do is you can consider price. Once price break below here and we continue down, what you can then say is your stop loss is slightly above there or even above this body for safety purposes, and boom. But I would put it above these wicks, so anything like this I'd be entering right here. You can see it's a area in the market where price failed to break above. Sorry, for quite some time you have a 4 pip stop above these areas, and when price falls over and turns over, what you will then be really good, sitting really good. Okay, as you'll be good, you'll really be good. So yeah, in terms of this trade, I'm in with the lowest of low um risk percentage, so I'm hardly even exposed to the market. Okay, but this is the way I'd look at this movement right now. More of my focus is on USD CHF. I'm currently at 0.5%. My risk is currently cut in half. I didn't take any volume of the market, I just moved my stop loss to off. So yeah, all I'm looking for is a break-even trade. When I get break-even, we should then be good. I do see price, if price can take out these highs right here, if price takes out these highs, oh man, I can tell you a 1 to 10 is it's gonna be easy. If price takes out these highs, a 1 to 10 is very easy, because this is the area that you would be targeting right here. And how much is that? Let me see. That's about a 1 to 11. Okay guys, we got break even. Okay, we got a break even trade, guys. Don't forget to move your stop loss to break even. We should be good. That is 965. We are at break even now, guys. We are at break even. Look at this potential. The potential of this trade is quite massive. I'd probably just go for 1 to 10, but the potential of this trade is it's quite big, guys. Like, looking at that, saying look at all of this empty space to the left, we're looking really good. We are bearish, we break even. Whatever happens, we're not losing any money. GBP USD, what is that doing? Doesn't even matter. I might as well just close this thing, because it doesn't matter what's gonna happen with GBP USD. But I'm gonna leave that on just for the sake of leaving it on. Okay, looking for break even. Let me see where we're looking for break even. Okay, we're looking for break even in and around that region. USD CHF is still looking good. The 15M closed really nice. 15M closed extremely good. So yeah, man, hopefully this is one of those days where USD CHF just starts moving higher and higher and higher, and it doesn't stop. Because look at this. This is what happened last week when it just started to move higher and higher and doesn't stop. Moves higher, higher, doesn't stop. Look at this. USD. I've noticed this thing about USD where it just USD CHF specifically, where it just starts moving and it doesn't stop at all. So if you get a good entry and you get a good uh, price to enter at, and you can move your stop loss to break even, shit, just ride that thing out, man, until you see price. Unless price takes you out at break even. If price takes you out at break even, it's fine. You didn't lose anything, you know what I mean? But if price continues in your direction, what you can then do is really just you can get a good trade. I mean, 3% on one specific day. If I get 3% here, that means I would be 2.5% up, 2.4% up, based on the loss that I took earlier. And then the one that I closed kind of at break even was slightly negative, very, very slight negatives, small negatives. But if I get anything more, then that means it's going to be a really, really good trade. Extremely good trade, actually. That means for the day, if I get anything in between 5 and 10% for the day, shit, that means I would beat last week by so much that if I just lose all of the trades, if I get anything between 5 and 10%, even if I lose all of my trades for the rest of the week, 2 trades a day, maximum 0.5% loss, that means I would only end up losing like a tiny bit, a really, really tiny bit. So yeah, might just make a YouTube video about this trade. This trade is looking extremely, extremely good. Considering I took a small loss on this trade, and then I took a break even on this specific pair too this morning. Yeah, man. Crazy, right? And now we're in the trade, and we're looking really good actually. So this is the small loss that I took where I just closed it because there wasn't any momentum. And then this is the first loss that I closed out right here. It closed me out at 0.5%. So it's all in all probably about 0.6%. All in all, probably about 0.6%. We are rolling at 0.5% now, or 1.5%, sorry, 1.5% profit, close to 2%. Let's see how this plays out. My stop loss is at break even right now. My stop loss is at break even, guys. Yep. I think for the first week of the month, I just need to chill in terms of trading, because last week, although it was a bad week, at least our risk management held us down. You know what I mean? So on that bad week, we kind of, yeah. Now we can not just, because we were in profit. Were we in profit? Let me see. I think we were in a slight negative last week. I think we were in a bit of slight negative last week, like a negative. Let me see. Let me check my journal. So what I'm doing now, I'm just checking my journal, guys, to see what our percentage was for last week. June. Okay, yep, we were at a minus 1.4 R after taking 10 trades last week, and a lot of them were losers. A lot of them were losers. Minus 1.4 R for a week that was jam packed with news. That to me is really, really good. That to me is extremely good. If we, so that just means if we get like 1, 2 wins this week, we're moving up into profit already. It's really about keeping your losses small and maximizing your wins, guys. That's what it's all about. Keeping your losses small and maximizing your wins. The more you can do that, the better it is for all of us, for you, for me, for everybody, man, for your account, for your family. Shit, like maximize those wins, minimize those losses, and you'll be good. You'll be cool. I don't think there's any more news this morning. I don't think there's any more. There might be GBP news. Okay, that news is gone. Euro news is gone. Came out positive. Euro news came out positive at 10:30. Let me see what Euro USD is doing right now after that positive news. Should still be going down though. Yep, that's expected. Looking too clean. We are looking too clean on this trade. We are looking too clean, man. AUD USD finally starting to fall. Finally, man. Jeez. So we've fallen from what? So making back looking for sets or anything. Okay. I don't think if you seen weak rejections, like I think you want to see weak rejections that taking out highs like this. So when this weak rejection happens, you want to see it taking out highs so that you can see that like whoever had stop losses above you or buy stops or whatever above you, that it gets taken out. Similar with this here, you can see that price action starts to take out things, and then but overall you can see price was moving higher, right? But on the 4H, if we do this, the 4H, if you do this, you can see price is still below this and below this right here. So yep, just a bit of a heads up. Price is still bearish on higher time frames. Price is definitely still bearish on higher time frames, and to me price right here is still bullish on higher time frames. So I would have liked this. I would like this thing to close more full in terms of being a bullish candle. So yeah, if we get taken out, we get taken out, guys. It is what it is. I just know that this is my first TP right here. My second TP is up there, all the way up there. So you can take a percentage off just to secure profit. You never want profit just to lay on the table and then let it disappear. 0.5%. This is where our stop is 965. 965, guys. Let's see if we hold. Let's see if we hold it. If we can continue moving up, that should be really great. If not, then oh well, so well. We coming to the end of our trading session anyway. If we hit break even, I will call it a trading session, and I will just screenshot this to then add it into my journal. I'm going to be making that challenge video that I spoke to you guys about, the video where I will be asking all level traders to just start to do 10 trades a day to level up to trading. I mean, it's not for me, it's for you. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want to level up your trading, if you really want to do something great with this, and you really want to become a better you in trading, then I feel like this is a challenge that every trader should take. And it's only 10 trades at the end of the day. It's only 10 trades, guys. It's only 10 trades. Okay, we had taken out at break even. The good thing is that today ended I ended break even because I took some profits here at 1%. After I mentioned to you guys, at least cover, when I saw prices starting to come back, at least cover what you lost this morning. So I covered what I lost here and I ended the day in break even. Okay, never let price move into profit and then not take anything out of it. Never do that. So on Euro USD, we actually broke structure, guys, on the 1 minute. Broke structure on the 1 minute. I honestly thought that this is going to be the move higher. That's just going to continue higher. With USD CHF spike me out, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shit happens, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it is what it is. It is what it is. So let me see. So most of our trades was actually, all of our trades was on GBP USD. I'm not gonna count the pound USD trade because I closed that in profit with a very, very small profit. So I'm not even gonna count it. And it wasn't a actual trade on this strategy. And you can see that I would have moved to break even right there. So this is a break even trade. You can do that. Break even, leave that there, take this off. So we are at break even with this trade. Remove that. All you're doing now is just letting price ride. Same with USD CHF, same way we did that. You just let price ride, man. Like, there's nothing else you can do about what price is going to do now. What you just want to be doing is protecting yourself from losing anything. Price went into profit. That's it. So with Euro USD, you can see price broke out. We broke back in. We then came back out. What does this suggest? This suggests that there's more bears in the market than these bulls. That's what I think to me. It's just a pity that this didn't play out the way I wanted it to play out. However, we are at the break even for the day, so we're ending the day off good. Let's see how tomorrow will play out, guys. I will be making a bit of a video. I think today I will be doing something in terms of just challenging traders to be a better trader, to do something that can help them. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's go. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I do want to say, wonderful session today, guys. Wonderful session. We came into it with the right mindset. We came into it with the mindset that we are successful traders. We came into it with the right mindset of, look, whatever trades present itself, we're going to take it according to the plan. We're going to stick to our risk management, and that's all that really matters. Okay, the thing that matters is that you follow your rules, you stay disciplined with those rules, and you don't do anything outside of that. So shout out, guys, for following all of those things. Yeah, we'll see you guys later for a backtesting session. I will be looking into making a video right now to see if I can then present that challenge to you guys that I've been looking into. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good day. Peace. I'm not too sure, but clearly stream